Maxxxine, West with 3 X's, is directed by Ty West and is currently playing in theaters. Okay, folks, this is it right here, man. This is the last of the Mohicans, the third of the trilogy to end it all. Does it live up to the hype? Well, let's get into it and talk about it. So Mia Goth returns in this one, following the events of X. Now it's in the 80s, go from the 70s to the 80s, and she's a popular X-rated star for the small screen, but she has bigger ambitions. She aspires to be an actress, and decides to do what a lot of movie stars do when they get into the business. They start out with horror movies. That's right. She wants to be the main damsel in distress in a popular sequel. But as she ventures into this new world in the film industry, there's a serial killer on the loose that they call the Night Stalker, just killing porn stars from left to right, dude. As well as somebody sending Maxxxine VHS tapes revealing her past that very few would know about. With these two things happening at the same time, are they actually, one in one or something totally different? And will Maxxxine actually make it as a star in Tinseltown? I will say overall, this was a fun one. Definitely different from the other two films for sure. I can say this pretty much was kind of like its own movie, actually. I mean, honestly, you could watch this one without knowing anything about the other two or even watching them. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are definitely some Easter eggs regarding the other films. If you pay attention. I mean, some are kind of like right in your face, and some are kind of like, you're like, oh shit, wait a minute, I noticed that, which are pretty cool. But they're not deal breakers if you didn't watch the other two. I'll say that for sure. Now, Mia Goth is a horror gem at this point, dude, that we need to start appreciating, though. I mean, she's killed it in this trilogy, though, man. I mean, she is one of the horror queens currently, dude, for sure. Queen Brigade all the way. Her performance, dude, was gold. Solid gold, okay? This one owns the screen whenever she's on, dude. I mean, it's great because the character's past, she don't take no shit, knows how to protect herself. I mean, even though she's trying to play a damsel in distress for that new movie, she ain't one in real life, all right? She could take care of her shit, dude, and it's awesome to watch. I wouldn't compare her to the likes of like someone like Ripley from Aliens or, Sarah Connor from the Terminator. I mean, she's a little rough around the edges, gritty and tough, right? But she is strong like those other two, obviously. Yes, there are definitely some great death sequences, man. I mean, wow. I mean, at least for me, there was one that really made me cringe because, goddamn, I thought it was pretty brutal. It was probably the least, bloodiest, but, oh, my God, it made me cringe a lot, though. You guys tell me which things you liked a lot, dude, when it comes to the death sequences, because there's definitely some good ones for sure. Lots of blood. There will be blood. There's a lot of blood. But also, I'm going to be honest with you, there's really good storytelling, though. I mean, Mia Goth, she got to use her acting chops a bit more in this one. And, dude, Kevin Bacon almost stole the show. The character he plays, dude, oh my God, he's something else, man. It's better to be seen and told what he does, though, but he's a very memorable character. That's all I'll say. He was something else. You got my man Giancarlo Esposito. He plays Maxxine's agent, and let's just say my man has her back no matter what. And you already know he killed it as an actor, though. I mean, come on, dude. That goes without saying, dude. And I'll say this about him. He's loyal. I mean, he might be a sleazy agent, but he's loyal to a fault, dude, for sure. I mean, he manages porn stars. So, I mean, that should kind of tell you what he is, dude, right? But, yeah, this one had that old school giallo mystery horror feel, Though I must admit, if you paid close enough attention to the opening, you pretty much figured out who the mystery person is after Maxxxine. But it's all about the journey really anyhow, though, to be honest with you. Including this one, dude, out of the entire trilogy, man, Ty West did an awesome job. One thing I really, really appreciated with him in this one, though, was the soundtrack, because if you pay close enough attention, they tease things. They use certain songs, though, dude, that tease things that are either about to happen or have just happened, though, dude. I thought it was really creative, though. Plus, the kills have that throwback 80s, horror with the ridiculous blood, and the kind of puppet-like heads that get bludgeoned and whatnot, dude. Awesome slasher shit, dude. Loved it, dude. It definitely caught the essence of the 80s, dude, where, there was no cell phones and you had to use a payphone if you were outside, Landline was the way back then, dude. Old school ass video cassettes, and VCRs and shit. No Blu-rays, no DVDs, no digital shit, dude. Just straight up video cassettes, dude. Like for real, VCRs and shit, man. No internet, no YouTube, just regular ass TV and news, dude. That was social media back in the day. What shit, put out your phone and start talking shit, dude. None of that stuff, dude. Straight OG stuff, dude. But yeah, overall, it's a fun ride, dude, and worth a watch. I'm not sure what the order is when it comes to, like, you know, when it comes to my favorites in this, you know, out of the three. Actually, I'll say this, though. X is definitely number one, but the other two, it's a toss-em-up, dude. But regardless, though, I did really enjoy this movie, though. But yeah, man, this really felt like watching an old-school B-horror movie, though. And that's the aspect I enjoyed the most, I think. I mean, almost forgot they actually had some cheesy product placement parts that had me dying, dude. Oh, my God. And, the last thing I'll say, dude, is all three movies dealt with a woman trying to make it as an actress. But anyhow, though, yeah, I recommend you watch all other films, the other two films as well, X and Pearl, so you can truly appreciate Mia Goth, dude, as a horror star that she is. Another great trilogy in the books, dude. And also, I have to apologize for putting out the, these last two videos kind of late. Yeah, they're out here now, so there you go. Anyhow, though, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.